My sister ignored me for 4 years, then invited me to her fancy Thanksgiving dinner, just to mock my failed startup in front of the whole family. But when she told me to clear her dirty plates like hired help, I finally set down my wine glass and said the one sentence that turned the room silent. My sister ignored me for 4 years, then she invited me to her fancy Thanksgiving dinner just to make me wash her dirty dishes. Big mistake. Blair opened the door in a designer silk dress covered head to toe in logos. Not a hello, not a hug, just a slow, judgmental look from my shoes to my face. She made us stand on the porch for 10 full minutes in the freezing cold. On purpose. When she finally let us in, she pointed to the corner. Don't touch the artwork. Don't step on the Brazilian hardwood. Then she disappeared to find the maid. There was no maid. She came back alone 5 minutes later, like nothing happened. She looked me up and down one more time. Oh, Maeve, she tilted her head. I know things are tight. I would have lent you a dress if you'd asked. My husband Silas didn't flinch. Neither did I. We walked into the dining room, crystal chandeliers, silk tablecloths, a private catering staff. My brother-in-law Declan was already at the head of the table like a king. He pointed his fork at Silas before we even sat down. I don't think you understand what real wealth looks like, buddy. My department just restructured 100 million in capital. That's the kind of high-stakes game that separates the men from the boys. Silas took a sip of water. Sounds stressful. Declan's jaw tightened. My mother Cora jumped in next. She reached across the table and patted Declan's arm like he'd just cured cancer. Then she turned to me with ice in her eyes. If you hadn't chased that silly little computer dream, Silas could have been sitting at the head of a table like this. Look where your stubbornness got you. I kept eating. Blair watched all of it with a grin on her face. She was saving herself, waiting for her moment. It came when the appetizer plates hit the table. She held up her hand, stopped the catering staff mid-step. Actually, Blair announced, let's give the staff a break. Maeve's going to clear the table tonight. Silas went completely